Welcome everyone to Listen, Argue, Repeat. Riffs and reflections from two guys who are going to be madly in anger with each other by the end of this episode. I'm Ryan.
I'm Michael.
And why are we going to be madly in anger with each other? Because this is something that I have dreamed about, literally, over the span of 22 years.
Yeah.
We both have albums that we really like, and we both have albums that we dislike. And we've had albums and songs that we have collectively talked about that we just do not agree. And if I have to pinpoint one album that we truly do not...
Ryan, hold up now. You and I disagree on nearly everything.
Yes.
Nearly.
But if there's one album that we have disagreed on, more than anything, in our entire friendship, it is the album Saint Anger by Metallica. And today, for the first time for Mike, not the first time for me, because I'm a good
first time for me though.
As a good Metallica fan, we are going to be listening to Saint Anger the album in its entirety. Every trash can hit, every bum note, every drop C035 chord progression,
and every non-solo.
We're going to listen to it all. And we're going to talk about each individual song, and we're going to see how long until Michael's head explodes. Which is
first nail. It's just the first nail. That's when it's going to explode. By the way, I want to mention this because we have mentioned it on here before in the past that you sent me this.
I did.
I still have it. I just hide it, put it away where I don't see it.
Yep, so fun fact, probably about 15 years ago, I thought I'd be funny, so I went on eBay and I bought Saint Anger for $1.10 and had it sent to Mike. And he still has it to this day, proving what a great fan he is. So before we get into reviewing the album song by song, talking about lyrics, bass if you can hear it, guitars, we might mention drums once or twice, and we only have about 3 seconds where I can mention guitar solos, so we'll do it then. What I wanted to start with, if it's okay with Mike, is I started getting into music around late 1998, early 1999. That's when I really started forming my own musical opinions and thoughts. And I will say that's when I started getting into Metallica. So the first new Metallica album I ever got to experience was Saint Anger. So there's a little bit there's a little bit of nostalgia for me there. I heard I Disappear when that came out, but that was a singular song that came out on the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack. And now that I think about it, hearing the drums from Mission Impossible 2 kind of gave a sense into what Saint Anger would be. So I followed Metallica religiously as they made Saint Anger. They had weekly and bi-weekly videos on their website where they talked about what they were working on and showed the progression of their recordings. And you can hear bits and pieces of Saint Anger in there. And what interested me is the snare did not sound like the way it does in their first initial batch of recordings before James went to rehab. I would have loved to explain this all to Mike, but honestly, he doesn't care. He heard it. I showed him clips of a couple of Saint Anger songs, and it nearly ruined our friendship. It has still scarred him today. There are people who live in war-ridden countries who have less trauma than Mike does from listening to Saint Anger. What I will say for Mike is a fan of a couple songs of Metallica. Fade to Black's one of them I know that he particularly likes. And then when he heard this, he instantaneously disliked everything about Metallica, and I have yet to show him anything that he's appreciated since. Mike, right on that?
There's a couple of things that we need to add in there. What year did this come out again?
2003.
2000. God, okay. I remember when it came out, and I remember you jumping all over it, and you're really excited for it. And I want to be excited for you for that. However, what we are about to listen to has been my standard of trash. When someone asks me, what's a bad album? I don't hesitate. I don't blink. I don't skip a beat. I go straight to Saint Anger when I tell them that. I am not looking forward to this at all.
And I am so looking forward to this. I listened to this album a few months ago in full again. And, there are pieces of it that I am more critical of than I was in 2003, and I'll explain that.
Do you want to know what's going through my head right now, actually?
Sure.
Can we please just get this going? Because I can't...
You're looking a little frantic there, Mike.
I'm not looking forward to this.
You're looking a little frantic. So maybe we can jump into track 1. Frantic. Oh yeah. I'm going to come up with something off the top of my head for every Saint Anger song title. Get ready for it. I have all of this within my hands. Yeah. We're just getting started. Yep, that's the closing track. So we're going to go to Frantic.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yep. Because I really love this album. I don't...
Really? You don't say?
I do. This song is 5 minutes and 50 seconds, which is basically a...
And I do remember. Oh my God. I remember when... you and I didn't throw blows. There was nothing like that because we lived so far away. But it was verbally. This is. I'm having flashbacks.
Well, get ready for them. You may actually see somebody pass away during a recording here, and I will keep it and I will publicize it because it's amazing. So we're going to go into the first song called "Frantic."
I have one question. Just one. How many shades of red here will be my face? And how many songs will it take it to get there?
The first minute of the first song.
Oh, man.
Will match the Fist cover on that album. And you know what? It's really ironic. So over here right now at this time of recording, it has started thundering and lightning here. So it's like there may be some...
that was us about an hour and a half ago.
So it looks like, Mike might have some divine intervention on his side. We'll see. We'll see. If for some reason we lose power during this, we'll pause it and come right back to it. So let's get to the first song, Mike. It's "Frantic." This was a single off the album, believe it or not. For some reason it didn't chart. I wonder why. Maybe you could tell me after the song. Are you ready?
No.
"Frantic" by Metallica. In 3, 2, 1, play. So far, it's not terrible in ears. I will say I'm not a fan of that bass tone.
Okay. Just from what I'm hearing right now, okay? I get better tone from my amp.
Yeah, I will say there are no highs in this at all. It's kind of that muddy nu metal tone.
For a band named Metallica, and for the songs for which they've done, what we are hearing right now.
There's a good riff.
That bass sounds like a rubber band, or guitar, whatever that is. It sounds like a rubber band. Have you seen those videos where they literally play like a djent riff using a rubber band?
Nah.
If I could have my wasted days back, but I use them to get back on track. Stop to warm that karma's burning.
I will say this is the first album where everybody in the band wrote lyrics, and some of them are weak. And will I say, Mike, one of the things about this album is it's all taken from bits and pieces of jams. So if you really listen to it, you can hear like there's different drum sounds throughout the album.
Yes, do me a favor, keep talking so I don't have to hear this.
Oh, here's a great lyric here. This is one of Kirk Hammett's lyrics. He needs to go back to solos. Now this part's not that bad. It's a nice little reprieve. They took some of the effect off the snare to make it so loud. It does sound like they've got one mic on the kick drum just to beat her there.
I mean no offense to James Hetfield. I don't. But this isn't singing.
Oh, it gets worse here. This part I don't like.
So original.
And this is the first album where they really drop tuned every song. So when we talk about bits and pieces where they may have jumped the new metal train, this is one of
It's
them.
like a misconception that like drop tuning somehow just makes things bad, or somehow it's misused. I used to play in drop C all the time. It wasn't until when was it? Basically, when I became an iStar fan, I decided to go to E flat. But drop C and anything lower, it's not tuning. The fact that this album is so dropped has nothing to do with the quality of it, the stupidity of the riffs, or the vocals.
What's wrong with this
I'm
riff?
sorry, it doesn't.
This clean riff. What's wrong with this riff?
What definition?
Just keep on searching, Mike. You have to take notes. This is just track 1. I'd laugh if he's looking for a rubber band right now to try to play the riff.
You see this?
Mm-hmm.
I get better tone out of this thing than what we're hearing from here.
Hey, at least he's choking on some hi-hats here.
What drums? All I hear is trash cans.
It's a nice picking right there. On mute. This would have been a good spot for a solo, though, I will say. What really interests me in the future, Mike, is they
Are we sure that Lars Ulrich actually played the drums here, or did they just let a bunch of raccoons in and just go over the trash cans
No, he
and
did
just
it.
record that?
No, he did it. I do feel like the crashes, if you listen, they seem really far away. You gotta try to
Yes,
open
please
up your
continue talking because I really don't want to hear this.
try to open up your mind. You still got another 70 minutes, buddy. I need you to hear the good in it. Now, I will say the next song is where you hear the really egregious drums, sound-wise. I like this riff coming up right here. Here we go. There we go, Mike. You made it through the first song. You made it through Frantic. What'd you think?
I want my 5 minutes and 50 seconds of my life back.
There was nothing redeeming about that song at all. Nothing positive. Not one good thing.
There is one thing, Ryan.
What, it finished?
In all things, there's always something good to talk about. The fact my ears can relax now that it's over. This isn't music. I'm dead serious. Did they just let a bunch of raccoons into the studio to do the recording? Are we sure Lars actually played the drums here?
Mm-hmm.
Let me be clear. I want to be clear about a couple of things real fast. Number one, Metallica fans, hi, how are you? Obviously, this isn't the best they've done. Can we agree to that? And of course, this isn't just my opinion, okay? And like every good thing, we all have our opinions. Mine just happens to be I can't stand this thing. That being said, if you do, hats go off to you. You have superior, special taste that I just can't get into.
And who else does this guy right here?
There's nothing redeeming, not one thing. It's not melodic. Nothing about that was melodic. Nothing. The drums, trash. Literally trash cans. I'm pretty sure I could go get some trash cans right now and get better tone out of it than that. That's number one. And listen, I'm not a professional. Look, I'm just an average dude who likes to pick up a guitar and play around with it. And I learned how to do multi-track recording. And that's all I am. Okay? So to hear a band, a professional band, platinum band, who's sold so many albums, whose name is Metallica, do this.
Yeah.
How long is this album?
I think its runtime's around 75 minutes. So I have plenty of other thoughts about the album. I will say that I really like that riff. That riff is fun to play. That main riff, that do 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 do. That
There's
riff's fun to play.
nothing good about that riff. It's not melodic. It sounds silly and can we just get to Saint Anger?
Sure.
Is that the
Let's go to
second
track 2, the title track, Saint Anger. The first one I've heard off the album. I remember how excited I was to hear it. I didn't think that the drums sounded a little different, and it sounded a little new metally to me. This is one that I practice on drums a lot, at least part of it. And we'll get into my thoughts on the song as it goes along. Are you ready for Saint Anger, the song, Mike?
No.
Okay. 7 minutes and 21 seconds, so it's a quick breeze. In 3, 2, 1, Anger. Nice chromatic riff. Oh yeah, get ready. What's wrong with those toms?
That's not a tom.
Yeah, it is. It's a snare. Hear that ring? Oh. That ring's enhanced though. That's not just the actual ring from the snare. That's some post-production work that's been done there. Almost sounds like he's playing harmonics the entire time on a guitar, doesn't it? Because listen to how it goes away there. I'm so happy. This really surprised me. This didn't sound like Lars when I heard it. And there's another thing I want you to listen to, Mike. When it comes to the chorus, I want you to do me a favor. Can you listen to the kicks for me? Not the snares, but the kicks. Can you do that?
Sure, Ryan.
Thank you. And I'll send to this afterwards. So to me, it sounds like there are two different kicks going. To me, it sounds like there's a kicks with the regular pattern, and then there's like an extra kick on the crashes. Am I totally off on that? By the way, Mike's madly and angry with me right now.
Yeah,
like and subscribe.
I can't tell.
It sounds like there are two, doesn't it?
Could be using a tom.
No, it's definitely not a tom. I love this riff
Dude,
right here.
I'm sorry. The production quality, the tone, the sound of these drums is so bad. I don't know if you can actually say it's definitely, unless you were actually there in the studio and you witnessed this with your own eyes.
I haven't seen you this angry in years.
I forgot how horrible this actually was.
We're not even
Yes,
halfway.
I lost a lot of respect for Metallica after this. And no, I have not forgotten it.
I will say this album, this song in particular, the verse for me doesn't feel like it jives with the rest.
Nothing jives, Ryan.
Oh my goodness. That's great. I love you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to drum right now so bad.
I'm being serious what it really sounds like, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's just really bad mic placement. And what you're thinking you're hearing is a double bass.
No, it's not double bass.
It
It feels like there's two different basses. It really feels like there's two.
I think all you hear is bleed over from the snare.
I will say some parts of this album, they need and I felt like this for a long time.
What they should have done, what they need, is to delete this thing
That's
and
what
actually put some talent behind it.
That's what Lars' dad said when he heard the first mixes of this album. Like
I don't mean to be. Look, this frustration, this anger, this reaction has nothing to do with Metallica as people, as individuals. Obviously, they're very talented, very successful. That goes off to them. I wish them the absolute best. I just wish they gave us something better.
There's a scream he does come up here that I love. Unfortunately, some of this sounds like copy paste, you know? And those cymbals just washing away.
Can we just agree, please, that the drums suck? Please.
Here comes his scream. And this chorus is different from Metallica too. Still, my favorite part of this song is that intro. Love it. When it kicks in with everything. Yep. I don't particularly like this lyric here about earthquakes. See, like, I love Metallica, but at some point this song should have been done, and then it repeats again. Here's another version of the chorus, but with double bass. So even with this double bass mic, it sounds like an extra bass drum. That's what I'm saying. It felt like there were two separate tracks done there. All right, Mike. Saint Anger the album. What do you? The song. Sorry, I got excited. What did you think? You know what? I think we're going to do this for a running theme for every song. You have to say something positive about every song. One thing. So, Mike, say something positive about the song Saint Anger. And you can't say the positive things are that it's done. And we're back. Michael got a little bit of divine intervention last time because as we were doing this, I lost power due to a severe thunderstorm and I was out for a little bit of time.
And all I can say is thank you, Lord, for saving my ears from a couple more days from this, whatever this is.
So to make it better and to make it up for you, the listener, I've added an extra song to this. So not only will we continue to do Saint Anger in its entirety, because Michael got out of saying something nice about Saint Anger the song, like you should have in the last video, we're actually going to listen to the...
nice to say about Saint Anger, it's the only nice thing I can say. It's an album.
Okay. So what we're going to do is after Some Kind of Monster, the third track, there's actually an edited radio version of how Saint Anger could have sounded, the album, that I have Mike listen to just so he can A and B them, and to make him feel better.
What if sounded? What ifs? What if the snare was actually turned on? What if they actually used some distortion? All these what ifs from a band called Metallica. Dude.
Yeah. It is Metallica. And now we're going to listen to track 3 off Saint Anger. Remember, Michael, after each song you have to say one nice thing about the song?
Oh, yeah.
This next song is Some Kind of Monster. This is one of the monsters of the record. It is over 8 minutes long. And I know Mike's ready to listen to all of it. Mike, got it loaded up?
Yeah,
Yes.
what timestamp?
13:11. Just tell me when you're ready. Okay, you're good to go. Some Kind of Monster in 3, 2, 1, play. Anything wrong with it so far?
Yeah. Get that trash can out of here. I don't care they were trying something new. That doesn't work. That does not sound good.
I think what's real interesting is that if you really listen to it, the sounds...
No. You gotta stop there. I am really listening to it. It's garbage.
So if you're really, really listening to it like I did...
No. What, is that called Hammond?
Yeah.
It sounds like his butt sounds.
If you notice, the drum sounds change in between bits and pieces
I
of songs.
didn't, because it's so trash.
Well, that's what I want you to listen to. You can call it trash, just listen. There's some blast beats right there. Most close to Metallica's gonna get.
So I can't get over the farting sounds in the left ear.
Mm-hmm.
I thought a better lead from you.
That's pretty bad. See, that ring's not as pronounced now when it was earlier. It's nice that the bass made an appearance there. I do say this album misses a lot of high frequency. I know it was made that way, but it could have used a bunch of high frequency. It's all low. Like, I know you agree, you've tuned down the drop C before, but it doesn't sound like that muddy.
No. I used to play in drop C a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not muddy like this.
Nope.
Which is why I keep saying it's like it's almost as if they grabbed the crappiest amplifier possible and they used it for this album.
Well, what they wanted to do, Hey, some Toms, eh? You like Toms?
No, that is on trash cans. Those aren't Toms.
There's a bunch of people I've listened to who've listened to this album, and their audio knowledge is a lot better than mine.
Yeah.
And they said that there was a lot of intention, like there's intentionally a lot of work done to make this sound so bad. Like you can't go and record something like even haphazardly, like we've done at times, and have it sound like this.
Which is probably the reason. This was let's be clear. This was put on an album. This was intentional. That, for me, is what is probably unforgivable to me. It's not as if this is some random tracks that they found in a deep archive of their history, and this wasn't actually really produced. No, this is a product which they put out. This is an album which they gave us. They did this intentionally.
Yeah, which one of the criticisms I had of it, because I really do love the album, but to me it sounds like nu metal. But
no, you know.
Well, I think of nu metal. This is the way I think of nu metal. Drop tunings. I know, me too. There's a lot to nu metal I like, but this is
not it. This is not nu metal. This is junk metal. No.
To me, this is Metallica's attempt to be nu metal, in my opinion.
This is just nothing more than another Cash album.
What Cash? It was their worst selling album. So for me, it felt like, and I love the band. You know I love the band.
Oh yeah, I know.
To me, it seemed like them trying to fit in with the times and not being successful at all. If you notice, well, you don't notice because you don't care, but any of the albums moving forward, they never did the drop tunings. They had 2 songs in drop D, but everything else has been in standard. And they've never gone back to this kind of sound.
But for me, this is what it's this. It's. I don't care. I really don't care that they went back to the roots or whatever you want to say. I don't care because this.
Yeah.
All of this, every last second of this, is the reason why I will listen to the old stuff. I will listen to Fade to Black, Master of Puppets, or even tolerate, what is it, the album, the Black album. Anything after that, no. Just flat out, I reject all of its entirety. The only reason why I'm going to call this what we're just listening to right now is music, because it's an album. That's as far as I can go. This is not pleasing, this is not melodic, there's nothing here for me to grab on. In the previous stuff he'd given me, as much as I complained about it, at least there was some nugget that could grab a hold of it. Okay. I mean, it's not much to see, but okay.
How about that extra guitar there? Dun 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 dun. The drum part here I don't particularly care for. That fast part doesn't work with anything. So get ready. You're gonna have to say something positive about the song. That vocal is pretty bad. See, like this drum right here. Okay, Mike, say something positive about it.
Something positive. I don't remember agreeing to that rule. That's number one. Number two, the drumming sucked. It sounded like it was
positive, Mike. Positive.
The guitar tone was so trashy in a bad way. That again, a $200 amp that's literally this size can get a better tone than that. The bass, God be with it, because I can't hear it. And for the love of God, that's snare. No, I'm not going to give you anything positive, Brian. I'm just not. You do not fully understand. Saint Anger is the epitome of absolute. For those of you in the science community, you're familiar with absolute zero? Yeah?
So you're telling me, in terms of music, it's absolute Saint Anger?
I'm saying it is below. It should be measured as absolute zero. Because it is junk. Okay. Everything on it, every sound, every sample, every cut and paste of laws, every kick drum.
So Mike left. This has been interesting. What we're going to do is we're going to do this in bits and pieces because we are just not having a lot of luck technology, and it does seem like there's some divine intervention on Mike's part to make sure that this isn't happening. So when we go back around, we will go with the... Actually, we'll do it now. So I kept recording. I was just going to say you got some more divine intervention again. I think what we'll do is we'll break this up into pieces when we start putting it together. So what we'll do now, since you said it's absolute zero, I want you to go...
Junk. Yes. I want to make sure it's clear.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the edited version of this song. So what happened was, when they released this song was the last single from the album. It didn't chart, but they have a movie of the same name, Some Kind of Monster. And what they did is they released like a multi-pack single for it, and they had an edited version of this song, which to me sounds very different. And I'd love to hear your take on it, since you just heard the version that you hate. I think this is a version that you're going to hate, but not hate as much, by maybe about this much. So we're going to go into the edited version of Some Kind of Monster. It's half the length, so I figured you'd appreciate that. And I really want you to listen to the sound quality. Can you do that? Because you already say that you already hate the song, so I don't have to worry about that. I really want you to focus on sound quality, okay?
Sure.
All right. Some Kind of Monster, the edited version. In 3, 2, 1... That sounds better, right? You can still hate it, but you can say it sounds better.
The snare still sounds like a trash can, but yeah, it sounds a little bit better. That's some definition. Not this part though. Not this guitar. Whatever this is. No. They went back.
These are the eyes that can't see me. These are the hands that drop your trust. These are the boots that kick you.
You can definitely hear the bass more too. And they were able to filter out some of that ring on the snare, a lot of it. And his vocals a little clearer too.
How much is a Metallica ticket? If you were to go to see him in concert.
Well, now it's like $1 kajillion because that's what everything costs, but it depends. Usually I think the lowest seat's around $100.
This is what I would do. I would go, like hypothetically saying, you and I went. Okay? I would absolutely go with it. The moment they play anything from this album, I'm walking out. I don't care how much money I spend. I do not care. I respect myself enough to not subject my ears to this trash.
Well, this song's only been played live once.
And I just want to put it here. The only monster here that we should be talking about is the fact that this exists.
Yeah, no ring on that snare, man. They could have fixed it.
I'm sorry, I can't hear the snare. Where's the snare? What's this?
This is the face that stones you cold. This is the moment the knees breathe. These are the claws that scratch these wounds. This is
See, I'm happy with this how it sounds. I hope when they do the remastered version of this, when they go through all the albums, that they release the version mixed like this. It still does sound like the cymbals are recorded in like a whole nother room though. They sound very far away.
This is the test of flesh and soul. This is the trap that smells so good. This is the flood that drains these eyes. These are the looks that chill to the bone. These are the threads that swing overhead. These are the weights that
Just to let you know, if you're mad with the snare now,
the voice of silence.
Look, no, I know the album is Saint Anger, dude. And there's a reason why I hate this album.
you telling me those guitars don't sound better though?
No. Well, okay. Absolute Zero?
Yep. That's what I'm telling you, go by. Absolute Zero.
The guitar in the beginning sounded a little bit better. It had what I would call definition.
I think the hard thing for me for this is a Pro Tools album all day long. You can tell it's definitely made on Pro Tools and just put together by bits and pieces.
I just hope and pray to God that they do not use this to train AI. That's all I can say. This right here is trash, okay? There's nothing pleasing about this. That guitar tone sucks.
Okay. But it sounded better, didn't it? So that's what it could have sounded like.
In the very beginning, sure, yes, it sounded better. Okay, fine. But instead of me vomiting, I'm still red at the face, wanting to punch a wall.
Okay. So it's still better. I'm always looking for the positive, Mike.
No. I don't want this to get twisted up, okay? This song sucked. Okay?
Let's see. Could we get the first possible micro-profanity in this video?
No.
I think we may.
No.
I don't know.
No.
You are 3 songs in.
You will hear me say something nice, legitimately, about this album before you get me to do that.
We'll see. Let's get ready and go to track 4. Dirty Window. 21:37. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, Dirty Window in 3, 2, 1, play. And just for your own guitar playing information, they actually tuned up a half step on the song.
I could care less because it's still trash. Dude, I don't care if they're in drop B. I don't care if they're in drop B flat. I don't care if they're in E flat. Nothing's gonna save this. What pisses me off so much is that Fade to Black is so good. I hold that song in high regard.
Yeah.
It's my first guitar solo I ever learned. Was Fade to Black.
And your second one could be Dirty Window.
I want to subject my guitar to that.
You like this palm muted riff over here?
I thought you'd do better than this.
So this chorus part's them trying to be experimental.
This whole album is an experiment.
No, like
should have been aborted.
Like the effects on the drums, Mike.
I say it again. This entire album was an experiment that should have been aborted. Now, all experiments should be conducted.
Doing a great job, dude. There's just some out-of-time guitars a couple seconds ago, too. See, for me, this song, it feels like they have some pickup and energy while they're recording it. At least for this verse part. And I like the palm muting here. The lyrics are kind of cringy.
Oh, that's crossing the lines for you?
I said
that's
cringy.
The line in the sand for you?
No, the line in the sand is going to be the next song. Oh, this is so worth it. I don't care if I get 0 views, it's just worth it. The funny thing is, there's lots of music I don't like, and you've subjected me to it. There's nothing I dislike as much as you dislike this album.
See, listening to this still and to chaos at all. See, I am very much into melody. Melody is my thing. It has to be melodic. It has to. Back from start to finish is just a mastery of a melody. This is. I can almost guarantee you I can get a room full of like raccoons together that can do just as good a job, if not better, than this. If this is your style of guitar that you like, I do not know how you and I are friends. I do not appreciate anything about this guitar.
There's parts with her.
I'm still not convinced this wasn't done by Guitar Pro.
No, there's been a couple bad notes. Hard to do bad notes in Guitar Pro.
You can program bad notes into a song.
Yeah, but some of these notes sound like they're in between frets bad notes. And it's funny, well, you're not going to think any of this is funny.
No,
but they actually
thought this was funny.
They mastered 2 versions of this album. One without, like the one that's here.
I'm so tired of hearing about remaster and a new updated version. Oh, they've updated this, they changed that. I don't know. This is the product fortune they put out. This is the album.
Yep.
We are listening to the album. Okay?
I was just saying
I do not care how many edits they made. I do not care how many versions they have released of this song. I do not care. This is what they put out.
I'm just saying there's a version of it they have with guitar solos.
Oh.
So can we say something positive?
A guitar solo that sounds like farts isn't going to save that song.
So can you say something positive about Dirty Window?
Sure. The drums suck. The voice sucks. The lyrics suck. I can get Animals to do better recording than this. Whoever produced this, who hurt you? Are you okay?
You know who produced it?
Don't care. I do not care.
Bob Rock.
That name's supposed to mean something to me?
He's the guy who produced the Black Album.
Ah.
And Load and Reload. other things.
He did one thing right. That's all I can say.
Did some Bon Jovi stuff too.
Cool.
He actually did the song from Spaceballs that we looked at a little bit ago. He produced that song too.
Cool. Good for him.
Okay. So we're going to head to track 5. And I just got to say, Mike, in my listening of this album, which I've done quite a bit of, there are 2 songs I routinely skip over, and this is one of them.
I skipped the entire album, Ryan. Because I actually appreciate my ears.
So this one's called Invisible Kid.
You don't say.
Yep. And you're going to wish you were invisible every time the song's done.
No. This album cannot take away my humanity, which is why I react the way I do. I do not like bad music. I do not like violations of my ears. I cannot tolerate. How do I put this? Yeah, Metallica can't take away my humanity, Ryan.
Okay. All right, I'll make a note. Mike's humanity is saved. I'm writing it down.
Oh, don't get me wrong. They can violate my ears, which they've been doing for 20... No, actually, no, that's not fair. 27 minutes plus whatever.
Yeah, we're at 27 minutes and 2 seconds.
Of it was.
Are you ready for Invisible Kid?
No.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait. This one and track 10. Here we go, track 5, Invisible Kid. Nice short 8-minute song. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Hey, look, there's a trash can again. Yay!
Yeah, this song's pretty bad for the trash cans.
The entire album is bad with the trash can.
This one's one of the worst. And this one's recorded in drop A flat. How do you think Kirk felt playing on this song?
Dissect.
This upcoming part would have been cool if they had the snare on. Just with this playing in the hi-hat, because you know me doesn't do that in the hi-hats. Can't sleep, Mike. Actually, usually when you close your eyes, you're really paying attention, you really like the song, so maybe we're going to have a surprise and he actually likes it. See, we're getting a smile. His face isn't as red. We might be there! See, Mike doesn't want to go away right now. He wants to be right here, in person, right now, listening to this banger chorus. As a Metallica fan, so far, weakest chorus of the album, by the way. Go ahead, Mike, say the positive. I know you've been holding it in. And we're finally done with the first chorus, like 27 minutes into the song, Mike. Are you ready for some variation in the second verse? You won't, because it's Pro Tooled. I will say, this song's one of those egregious ones for me. I can't stand when bands do this, is repeating lyrics. Like, you've already said them. Why say it again? Except for a couple, like he did a vocal melody there, or a vocal doubling, because Mike says there's no melody in this album. There's no reason for that.
We're well past that, dude. There's no reason for this entire album to exist. There's no reason for Metallica to have done this to the fans. But we're listening to this saying, we don't deserve good things.
Well, if we look at the state of the world right now, how bad could it be that we're here listening to Saint Anger? That's right. There's your positive lining. Right there. When I'm in positivity, there's a problem. So Mike, you gonna think long and hard before what album you're gonna have me listen to in full now?
I'm choosing between something I know you're gonna hate versus something I absolutely love. I have not made up my mind yet.
We're gonna have to do that.
I can promise you this though. It will actually be music, something good.
This is music. You hear that? Do 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 do.
Trash can.
Oh yeah, this part here is not good.
Trash. Oh, this isn't.
Right here. This whole section could have been cut easily. And no, the whole album can't be cut, Michael. In terms of...
Should have been.
Thumbnail, right there. Oh, no, James, no. These are good examples of why you don't let the rest of the band contribute to lyric writing. Or drumming. The drums try to carry the song, and in my opinion, they're not as successful as they could be.
The word success and the drums should not be put into the same sentence.
So like right there, some higher frequency guitar, I'm like, yes, please! And now it's gone. It's crazy. I still love the album. And remember I talked in the Dream Theater video about unnecessary double bass?
This was.
And again, repeated lyrics, nothing.
Repeating notes is okay.
No one even, like, they had 5 years in between albums. Like, you did 5 years in between albums, 11 songs. Would it be too much to ask to not have lyrics repeated?
One of my favorite songs of all time repeats the chorus.
The chorus repeats in almost every song. I mean, like, these are parts of the verses. The verses were, I know you're not listening, so.
I didn't realize it had that much structure to it.
I do, I can tell you verses and choruses and
one
everything.
piece of diarrhea.
No, it's broken up into smaller, manageable segments. Like I said, this chorus is my least favorite, second least favorite on the album. I usually joke about it. My favorite part of the song is actually the end. I like the riff. This part. All right, there we go. Invisible Kid. Mike, tell me something positive about Invisible Kid.
We officially know what liquid diarrhea sounds like.
That's your positive?
The drums suck. They sound like they were cut and paste. The vocalist, James Hetfield, well, listen, you did so good with previous work. I don't know what happened here. And I don't care to know the backstory because I don't want to have to sit here for another 15, 20 minutes to hear, because there's a reason for that, or because of the they forgot to put up a little notch on the filter or something stupid like that. I don't want to sit for another 15 minutes. I'm not going to have to about this thing. I don't care what happened to him. But what happened to him? Guitars suck. Totally. There was nothing for me to listen to. In fact, I was starting to fiddle fart because I'm just trying to avoid this pain.
Well, we're going to tune back up the drop C for the next song. It's called My World.
And again, I have nothing wrong with drop C tuning. Drop C tuning is actually kind of fun. It's actually really fun, especially if so when I first started playing in drop C was like a couple years after I started playing guitar. Mm-hmm. It was much easier to bend, much easier to actually access the fretboard, and it was easier to just to play in drop C. So drop C, I have nothing against it. I have nothing against drop tunings at all. Now, I don't play below drop C, so that's on me. I don't. My preference of music is E flat, standard. Drop D is okay. Drop C is fine. More than fine. But again, I all these details about this album, I don't care.
Great. So then
I don't want to spend 1 millisecond of my life learning that detail. I don't. Why, you ask? Fine. You want to know why?
I'd love to know why.
Because this album is trash. It's garbage. And you don't understand. I'm using the worst language I possibly can. Okay? This is garbage. I wouldn't feed this to a starving cat.
Let's go into My World. See what you have to think about that one. Are you ready, Mike?
Sure, Ryan.
My World in 3, 2, 1, riff.
Hey, look, there's another trash can. Seriously, it's like the games I put on 1 when I really would like it to be put like on 6. Give the guitar some body, man. Oh, God. But again, we're listening to St. Anger. We don't deserve good things.
That thing rings for days. Got some bass. Some dirty clean too. I will say one of the things I have not against, but I wish I'd see more of Metallica's later work from this album moving forward. They very rarely use clean anymore.
I want to ask, what is wrong with you that you're still a fan of them after this?
The album holds a special place in my heart, dude. This part's not bad. You wish you can get this out, couldn't you, Mike?
You are assuming, Ryan, I'm paying enough attention to actually remember this.
Are you gonna start doing work?
I got stuff to do, dude.
I know. I will say, when you show me your album, I will give it its full, undivided attention.
My attention.
Told you, favorite part of the song. Second favorite part of the song. The double bass here is my favorite part. This lyric part's cringy.
Ryan, this entire album is cringy.
There are bits and pieces to me that are. I know you're gonna think the whole thing is because you hate it.
Hate isn't strong enough of a word.
When I hear this, though, I can definitely, in the lyrics, I can kind of tell it's a post-rehab album. It's like, okay, it's picking up a little bit. Maybe we'll get something.
We're listening to St. Anger. We don't get anything good.
Oh, I forgot this. I like the end part too. I got so carried away in my joyousness of you being miserable that I forgot about the ending. Bass right there. Boy, lyrics, that's the best lyrics. I probably could have ended the song for you right now, right? Enough's enough.
That would require me giving them any kind of credit, which I refuse to give. If this was a paper, okay, as a grader, because I work in higher education, as a grader, okay, I have what's known as a Marcy kill. And what I mean by that is, for example, just hypothetically spitballing here, let's hypothetically say that I take 5 points off for any instance of the word I in a research paper, just hypothetically. A Marcy kill is, like they use the I like 15 times. No, that's being too, about 20 times. Okay, I would just go, you know what, 15 points off, we're done. Well, I'm not gonna, because they're just gonna kill the grade. Me agreeing to what you just said will give this album credibility, which I refuse to give.
Okay, then. I would say that song, in my opinion, is not that bad.
This is where you're wrong. Ryan, I don't like to argue with you too much, to be frank with you.
Good thing it's not the name of the channel at all.
No. What I mean by that is, listen.
You don't like telling me I'm wrong.
Correct. I do not like, listen, a lot of stuff you listen to, I would never listen to a day in my life. But you do you, I do me, we're cool. And that's the way I am. And if you like this stuff, more power to you. I can't. So this is the one time, okay, I'm going to actually and say this. You could not be more wrong. There is nothing redeeming about the entire album. I don't care what sound, I don't care what sample, I don't care what mixer settings they use, or I don't care what producer they use or didn't use. I could care less. There is nothing you can say that would give this thing, this atrocity of my ears, any dignity, other than burning it and burying it.
Well, they can't do that because we still got a bunch of songs to listen to.
Well then, sex to be me.
It does.
Shall we continue?
Sure. With track 7, Shoot Me Again. Here you go.
You know what it sounds like? I'm not kidding. You know what really sounds like what they did to this album? They literally picked intentionally the worst riffs they've ever done. And then they put someone like me in there going, hey, what do you think? And these song titles are nothing more than oh my God, you're doing what? It's the reaction of that individual who's very melodic.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost what this sounds like.
It's not. That's okay. All right, so you're going to go to 4118. Okay?
I thought it was 4126.
Yeah, it says that, but it's incorrect. You're going to go to 4118. I don't want you to miss any of the intro.
Oh, God forbid.
Are you ready for Shoot Me Again, Mike?
No.
We're going to do it. Shoot Me Again in 3, 2, 1, play. You can hear the bass.
Trash cans. What a shocker.
I always like this riff. Simple.
This one.
You can do it, Mike. It's track 7.
Stand silent in flames. Stand tall till it fades. Shoot me again, I ain't dead yet. Come on, shoot me again, I ain't dead yet. I said, shoot me again, I ain't dead yet.
I thought this part was cool.
Come on, shoot me again, I ain't dead.
It's different for them. This part I don't like.
Shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again. Come on, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again. Come on, all the shots I take, spit back at you. All the shit you fake,
To me, guitar tone wise,
to haunt you.
their chorus guitars here, I'd love to hear small body in them.
All the shots
I would like to hear some actual guitars. Yes. Guitars, good. This, bad.
all the shots I take.
And just to make you not like this song even more, most of the lyrics of this are from Lars Ulrich.
You know, you say that as if that should matter to me.
It's for the listener. Everybody knows you hate this. They knew that about 40 minutes ago. See, this could have went into that second chorus there. Sometimes the band needs an editor. I know, Mike, they needed to delete the whole
They
thing.
needed an adult in the room to do this entire album. We are well past that. We've crossed that threshold. There is no turning back. So.
Shoot me again, I ain't dead yet.
I will say this song, out of all of them, is the one that has the most dynamic on the hi-hats for Lars. Like he's actually doing some hi-hat chokes and everything, which he normally doesn't do. And he hasn't done since. He has one time on Broken Beat and Scarred off Death Magnetic where he does some kind of hi-hat chokes. Hasn't done it since. I almost saw a head bob there, Mike. Is that from trying to stay awake? See, couldn't you use a nice guitar solo right about now?
No, if it sounds like farts.
Oh my god. When we get to the Unnamed Feeling, about halfway into the song, you have to remind me, there's a part about lead and Kirk.
Let me guess. Oh, they forgot to turn the mixer on. Oh, they forgot to put reverb on.
Nope,
Oh,
I'm
they
gonna
were
tell you.
trying something experimental. You know what? Let me actually try to guess it before you tell me it. I might be able to.
See, for me, this part, there's no need for it. Gotta stay awake, man.
Wake the sleeping giant, wake the priest. Wake the sleeping dog, don't let him sleep. Wake the sleeping giant, wake the priest. Wake the sleeping dog, don't let him sleep.
This is amazing.
Lights on, trying not to shoot back. All the shots I take,
I understand now why there's a parental virus right now. Because it's liquid crap.
Wait, you had liquid diarrhea earlier, now it's liquid crap. Which one is it?
Same difference, dude.
Oh, no, it's not. When you have children, there's a difference between diarrhea and crap. Tell me it doesn't. I'm sure it's the same with pets too. There's definitely a difference. That's what this has devolved into, Mike. We're having a scientific discussion about fecal matter.
Between crap and diarrhea, and the sophistication there is absolutely astounding, like this album.
All right, Mike. Say something positive about Shoot Me Again.
I am 8 minutes closer to being done with this. That's the thing I can say, Ryan.
That's not bad.
The drums suck. The trash cans. Why the trash cans? I do not understand the trash cans. Guitar tone again. I don't know what amps they use, and I don't care. You probably do know. I don't care. I wish it sounds like they put like the gain level like out of 2. Maybe that's being too generous. Probably left that out of 1. When it really needs to be cranked up to like around 6, 5 or 6, to do what they're trying to do. There's no body to them. They're basically dead. To me, they're not. I use the word high definition, or the phrase high definition. You know how if all you have is like 1 or 2 mics maybe, and you're trying to mic up an entire drum set.
Yeah.
You know how it just doesn't sound full?
Mm-hmm.
Lyrics, I don't even want to get into it. I didn't pay attention enough. I'm just being fair. The music just absolutely sucks, dude. There's nothing good here. Nothing.
Curse words?
There was some cuss words I did hear that.
No. Cuss words from you.
No.
Darn.
I am not going to degrade myself and give this band, this album, this producer, the experimental effects that we're trying to use, an ounce of legitimacy. No.
Okay. We'll see. I'm proud of you, Mike. We're on track 8. Sweet Amber. Maybe this one will be about Jurassic Park. Let's find out. I know what it's about. Sweet Amber in 3, 2, 1, play.
Sounds like they're using a slide. Not anymore. That was joy, even for them. Yay, more trash cans.
I like the guitar riff. I just wish they would like the intro was the guitar riff,
And I wish this doesn't exist, Ryan.
and then now they just moved the riff up a little bit. Still the same riff.
Wash your back so you won't stab mine. Get in bed with your own kind. Live your life so you don't see mine. Drape your back so you won't shine. Wash your back so you won't stab mine. Get in bed with your own kind.
Fortunately, it's some repeating lyrics here too.
Drape your back so you won't shine. Ooh, and she holds my hand, and I lie to get a smile.
little whammy pedal going on there. There's a little whammy pedal going on there.
How sweet are you? How sweet does it get? How sweet are you? How sweet does it get?
How sweet is this, Mike? Pretty sweet. And bass? It showed up by accident. I think you came in early.
Lisa Rabbit bets a stick. She rolls me over till I'm sick. She deals in habits, deals in pain. I run away, but I'm
There you go. You get Rabbit in the Metallica song.
rabbit bets the stick. She rolls me over till I'm sick. She deals in habits, deals in pain. I run away, but I'm back again. Then she holds my hand, and I lie to get a smile.
Ooh yeah, Mike. What do you think?
And she squeezes tighter. I still lie to get a smile. Use what I want to get what you want. Use what I want to get what you want. Use what I want to get what you want. Use what I want to get what you want. Oh, sweet Amber. How sweet are you?
This is a reaction thing, Mike. You gotta say something at some point.
I'm listening.
Good.
How sweet does it get?
I usually wait for my commentary until the end.
I like the bass there. There's a little one-esque here, but not.
She holds the pen, the spells the end. She traces me and draws me in. She holds the pen,
I like the riff though.
spells the end. She traces me and draws me in.
See, now in my mind, this would be a great time for a solo here.
Ooh, sweet Amber.
Like it's screaming for some color on the guitar.
This whole album isn't screaming for some coloring line.
How sweet are you, Mike?
I'm actually not that of an angry guy. I'm really not. Pretty chill, laid back. Don't get me wrong, there's some things I don't like in this world, genocide being one of them, and this being the other. That's not to say that I put genocide and this on the same level. It's just
Sounds like it's pretty close to you.
things in this world that I do not like.
So do you consider this audio genocide?
Oh, was it over?
Yes.
Well, no. What I mean to say, Ryan, is
Yes, what do you mean to say? Yes.
After carefully listening to this masterpiece of a song that obviously is part of a very coherent, from start to finish, well-produced album, I have to admit that you have convinced me that this is some kind of something that's been missing in my life. And I have been so disfortunate for not coming to this realization sooner that I am just a poor, poor soul that just doesn't know much about anything in this world until I heard this. Now my eyes are open. Now my ears are wide open. And now I understand, right? I've seen the light. This was trash, man. What the hell?
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
Shall we continue?
I used to like that song a lot more. As I've gotten older, not as much. By the way, for anybody who cares, my favorites are on this album are Frantic, Saint Anger, except for the verses. I don't really like the verses. And I like the next song, The Unnamed Feeling. I'd say The Unnamed Feeling out of albums probably my favorite of them. And it's the one bit of the album I feel like it's kind of a reprieve from the rest of it. And
you're funny.
So while Mike loses his mind, it's in terms of the ringiness of the snare is tearing down, the tempo's gone down a little bit, and the drums aren't as crazy throughout the entire thing.
Instead of using a $5 trash can, they use a $10 trash can?
Well,
oh my god, I'm so excited for the trash cans.
Maybe $750.
True, they were on a budget.
You do need to pay off those $1 million mansions in time.
Yes.
So we're going to go to The Unnamed Feeling. Unlike Mike, who's got plenty of named feelings right now. Anger, resentment, misery, pain, suffering. Unnamed Feeling. You ready, Mike?
Sure, why?
In 3, 2, 1, play.
It's just the same song over and over.
Bass found its way in there by accident. I like that little low note there. I feel like it's stolen from Korn.
I don't like it with any vocalist, and I don't care who does this. Whispers. It's creepy. Don't do it.
Been here before, couldn't say I liked it. When do I start writing all this down? Just let me plug you into my world. Can't you help me be?
It's a better tempo, this song.
I mean in the comments. James Hetfield, lead vocals and backup guitar. Kurt Ham, lead guitar. Robert, what's his name? Bass guitar. Lozoe, pots and pans.
He really relies on the China in his crashes in this album. Now this part I love, but I have a problem with. I love the guitar. I love the mellowness. I just don't like the drum pattern. You're still reading comments, aren't you? So
oh yes.
I'm frantic in your soothing arms. I cannot sleep in this down-filled world.
Saint snail, some kind of snail, dirty snail, and vegetable snail. My snail, snail me again. Sweet snail, the unnamed snail. Snail. All within my snail. I hate this song so much. I hate this album, dude. I hate this so much.
So So you're saying you're dying a little more listening to this?
I actually, the amount of respect I have for Metallica died with this album. So they can't hurt me because I do not feel them. No respect.
Good background vocal there.
I say that. I respect the overall. Just not this. Nothing about this.
What about that clean guitar? You don't like it?
Wet body. There's nothing there that attracts me to it. That goes, oh my god, I need to let my pedal board out and I need to learn how to do that. I literally just try on my amp, take all effects off and bam, I got that. It's dry. There's nothing to it.
I feel bad. Do you want me to go through the next two songs and have a break? I don't
feel bad for making me listen to that one song again.
Yeah, Kirk?
Whatever that. Some kind of monster. You had me listen to it twice. I just want to get it over with, dude.
Okay. I understand. I'll tell you earlier about Kirk, which you didn't guess, so I can tell you. He said, allegedly, that he wanted to write a one-note solo, and that's what that was, that bend.
The guy who did Fade to Black. And I want to be clear about something. These guys are successful, obviously. I would never be able to achieve anything that they've done, and I've accepted that, okay? This is so much garbage. That's the reason why I get so pissed off about it, because a band named Metallica. I should know better than this.
Do you remember the next song, Mike?
Purify?
Yeah? That is the song I cannot stand on this album. So that's what we'll do. We'll keep it running, Mike. You got the other things here, so we can just go straight through the next two songs. I'll ask you your thoughts during them.
Pause. My ears do appreciate the pause.
You want to pause? Okay, we'll stop. I like that pump. Da, 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 da. All right, Mike, what do you think? The Unnamed Feeling. What feelings did that song give you? That you can name.
After listening to it with an open mind, who am I kidding? No. Ryan, no.
This video is going to get flagged for cruel and unusual punishment to a person.
It better. Just no. What can I say? The trash cans are back. Or sorry, they never left. It sounds like the exact same thing we've been listening to for the last hour, whatever, however long we've been doing this now. There is nothing special about that. There is nothing appealing. There is nothing noteworthy. There is nothing nice. There's nothing kind. There's nothing, ooh, a little nugget here that I can say, ooh, that should be repeated. nothing about this is good in any way, shape, or form or context in which that word "good" is used.
Well, I like that song. Like I
I'm
said,
sorry for you.
it's my favorite on the record.
I am sorry. Whoever hurt you, dude, I am so sorry, man.
Well, I'm going to be sorry for the hurt I'm going to put on you. For this next song.
And how are you and I still friends, man?
Oh, it might not be after the song. This is Purify. I do remember showing this to Mike a long time ago, and I think it was the time he told me words he doesn't say anymore. I think it was about 37 seconds of it straight, if I remember correctly. I didn't even think that these words could be put together in such a manner that he put them together in.
I actually, that was a different time in my life. And yes, I use a more colorful language than I do now. And,
yeah, no, the rainbow had nothing on Mike here. He used every color in the Crayola box. Those expanded 128 crayon box. He had every color when he talked about this upcoming song, which luckily he doesn't remember. But within the first 13 seconds, it's going to come.
I do remember the song title. I do not remember the music.
Oh,
music.
You're going to remember when it comes back to you. You're going to remember. Let's purify your mind. For Purify. In 3, 2, 1, Purify. There it is. It clicked.
I still don't remember this. Again, it sounds like the last hour that we've been listening. It's the same song, dude. Trash can, distorted guitar that needs more gain.
Tear it down, strip the layers off. My turpentine, old paint, old looks, cover up the past. White heat, white light, super white bones, born to you and I. Purify, can't you help me? Purify, won't you help me? Purify, you and I. Purify, you and I. Purify, can't you help me? Won't you help me? You and I. Purify, you and I. Purify. Purify.
You remember it yet, Mike?
No.
Oh, trauma can do crazy things, huh?
I honestly don't remember this.
Yeah, that's the song that broke you. Like I said, it's my least favorite off the album, too. I don't like the structure of it. Out of all of them, I'd say the drums are the most egregious on this one.
Really, Ryan?
Out of all of them?
Really?
Yeah. And I'd say this one has the most cut and paste.
I don't do this very often. When usually professionally done albums, music, I don't cringe like you do at vocals. It's something I just don't do because they're always in pitch to me. I'm cringing what the faces I've been making has been a direct result of not the drums, because I expect trash out of this album. But it's James. It doesn't sound good.
No.
Let me put it this way. You know I'm not a vocalist. You know this. He sounds like as bad as me when I do try, which is not often. I cringe. It takes you to be really bad for me to cringe. That vocals. Have 10 more minutes. Just 10 more minutes.
We are gonna go straight in the next song. We're not gonna take a break. We're gonna suffer through it. See, already this part doesn't feel like it fits in with the song.
No, it sounds like a new song.
Yep.
Song.
So out of all the mics so far, is that your least favorite?
To answer that question the way you want me to would signify that there's a hierarchy of good and bad. No.
And now we're into All Within My Hands.
Bad though. I wouldn't even classify as a practice amp nowadays, but it was a Rogue amp. That was my first amp, and I'm reminded about that thing listening to this.
I did like that clean part before the chorus.
Oh yeah, the clean part. Yeah, just grab any amplifier that you have, put it to clean, and bam, there you go. You have the same guitar job.
Now, do you remember that? This is actually, last year I had you listen to a symphony version of a Metallica song.
Oh yeah.
This is that song.
You've had me listen to this more than I like. I gotta think of something special for you.
Metallica.
And that needs to be put in quotes, because there's nothing metal about this song. Shall we continue?
All within my hands.
Starts rocking out.
Crush it down. All within my
I think you and I are
hands.
Oh, no, we're not.
Because I hit cross.
Why would you do that?
Because that's what we've been doing.
So I've been talking about a song for 3 minutes, you haven't been playing it?
Yeah, I was giving my commentary about the other crap you've been listening to.
Oh, I told you we're gonna go straight through. Go to 110.
No. Listen, I told you we were gonna do this. I'm gonna do it.
Oh man, I've been rocking out like crazy. You know what? I'm gonna do something nice, Mike. I'm not gonna make you listen to the last song. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna give you a reprieve. You do not have to listen to All Within My Hands. How's that?
No, because I feel like I wouldn't be honest. I'm gonna listen to this album.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this.
All right, I get to hear it again. Sweet. Let's go to 106.19.
No, I'm not backing up.
Oh, where are you?
I've already hit play.
Yeah, tell me where you are.
107.23.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna be honest and listen to it through its entirety, but I'm not gonna back it up. Are you kidding me?
Do you hit the clean right now?
That's not clean, dude. That's still dirty.
Clean for this. It gets cleaner.
Again, turn your amp to clean. Done. There's nothing special.
Within my hands, take your fear from me. All within my hands, let you run. Then I pull your leash. All within my
Man, this thing's gonna be a nightmare to edit and post. See if I've learned anything. Mike's at the chorus.
Again, it just sounds like the same thing. This whole album sounds like the same. It seems like the exact same thing, man. There is no reprieve. Other than doing the responsible thing, hitting stop, grabbing a piece of medium if you're listening to it on a CD and throw it away.
How'd you like that last long note?
Lars gets a lot of flack for his drumming. If it wasn't for the bad recording and intentional making it sound like trash, literally, the drumming may not be that bad. But I cannot let go on how bad it sounds. Look, I know you're not exactly happy with your live drum recordings.
I'm not, that's correct.
Those are better than this.
I just have a hard time. I've tried just for the heck of it, and I can't get that ring that he gets. And I've tuned like the drums up and turn the snare off, and I can't get that level of ring. Because one time I just recorded the drum track that sounded like that just to make you mad.
Dude, it's really easy. Just go get a metal trash can. That's all you have to do.
No, we can't have metal here in Massachusetts. Everything's going to be environmentally friendly.
Go get any aluminum can or aluminum container.
Because there comes another elongated note where he says again. I just want to get your thoughts on it.
I'm assuming that's caught.
Yeah.
Shocks me so much how good they were, what good music they've done to do this. The phrase, "Oh, how the mighty have fallen," has never made more sense to me.
So Mike, before we get done with the song, because I'm going to have to shut this off then, to save yourself, because I want to see what you're going to do afterwards. Tell us your overall thoughts on Saint Anger, the album.
While this is going?
Yes. I figured this part is the perfect accompaniment to what you're about to say.
Dude. For all you Metallica fans out there, I mean, don't disrespect you. Metallica, I doubt you ever gonna listen to this or hear this ever, but I'm gonna say this anyways. You are excellent musicians. I don't know what happened to you. Ryan probably knows because he keeps up with you so much. All you got Metallica fans, I'm not here to bash on you. You like this, that's good for you. I don't, and I never will. This is the epitome of, I keep saying the word trash, it is the epitome of bad. There is nothing worse than this. There is no bottom than this. This is the abyss. I lost all respect for Metallica because when this album came out, because of this album, because of how bad it is. I could put guitars better than this, and I'm nothing special. I'm just a guitarist who likes to play, but I can do better recording than this. There is nothing good about this, ever. Ryan, I want to apologize to you, dude. I don't know who hurt you to make you want like this in any way, shape, or form. That you would even want to listen to this ever again. I am sorry for you. This is trash. I would disagree with you on every point you could ever make about this song, about this album. I keep calling it a song because it just sounds like one song starting. Because it's the same thing over and over and over and over. Trash cans, vocalists that make me cringe, which is hard to do. Actually, it's not that hard. You have to be bad. Bass, okay, cool. There is nothing redeeming. There is no nugget. There is nothing good to say here. I have nothing kind to say. I have nothing but absolute contempt, disdain.
While Michael formulates his final thought.
No. If you are a Democrat, St. Anger is the Trump of music. If you are a Republican, this is the Biden? This is the Biden of music. If you are an independent, this is both the political parties put into one. If you are a decent human being, this album is Jeffrey Epstein of music. Does that clarify, Ryan, my stance? Have I made it clear?
You're the man, Mike. Thank you for joining me in this journey. And thank you for joining us on this journey to watching somebody go clinically insane listening to an album.
I want to know one thing. Y'all, am I overreacting? I mean, I stay far away from this song. I can stay far away from this album as much as possible. I have a physical copy of it because Ryan sent me a copy of it, but I hide it. It's locked away. I don't ever think about this album ever unless I have to judge. If I have to judge, I judge it according to the standard of absolute liquid garbage, which is known as St. Anger. Am I overreacting?
Yep, you are. So we're going to keep these away from you. All of the sharp objects.
You know the one. Am I really overreacting? What redeeming? Please do educate me, sir.
You seem to be madly in anger.
Possibly could be said.
You seem to be madly in anger with this album.
Because it's bad, Ryan. It's because it's bad. It's because it's so horrifically bad. Tone. Even the musicianship is bad. The recording is bad. The vocals are bad. The lyrics. You said it was Pro Tools was used. Then the production is bad. Like, what redeeming quality is there other than the brand name, other than that, what redeeming quality? Please tell me why I'm wrong.
Well, you're not a fan of the band, so you're not going to be able to find the redeeming qualities.
I was. Again, how many times do I have to say this? My very first guitar solo to ever learn on the guitar. It was not Idle Cure. It was not Striper. It wasn't even Ice Star. Who was it, Ryan?
It was Fade to Black.
By who?
Metallica. And guess what? Your last solo is going to be Shoot Me Again by Metallica. That'll be the last one you play before you leave this earth. So on that note, because I am fearful of Michael's life, I am very fearful for him. His family is going to send me hate mail after this. I may get a package that's explosive by the time we're done, and that's okay. Because I have subjected everybody in his household.
Violent.
What?
I'm not violent. I just have respect for my ears. And I know what good music is. And what you have shown me for the last hour is nothing but trash. There is nothing redeeming. There is no nugget. There is no experimental thing that we should consider maybe using in a certain song. No, there's nothing kind to say about this.
Then I won't say anything else. Thank you. Like, subscribe, no notification bell. It's been a pleasure.
Oh yes, sure, yeah.
I'm Ryan.
That's what we call it.
Yeah. Ryan.
Michael.
Wash those hands.